What is up, YouTubes? Let's do another draft. Gotta redeem ourselves from the last one. Not the best of showings. Ooh, Inscription of Insight's quite good. And it works in any blue deck. Uncommons here. Shadow Stinger's fine, but not pack one. Pick one material. For me, Akum Warrior's fine as well. Yeah, just a lot of meh. No exciting removal cards. It's a pretty weak pack. There's a lot of just middle of the road. Sure, I'll play this card. I'll take the rare because it can be really good. All right, now do we want Archon of Amir? I don't think I've played white blue yet, actually, and I don't mind this card. It's fine. I think you're playing it more as just a 2/3 flyer than anything else. It's each player only be able to cast one spell a turn. Whatever, and then non-basic lands entering tapped. Well, every non-basic land in this format enters tapped, except for those modal 2 landy land cards. Jeez. Our uncommons are rather lackluster as well. Not a huge fan of them. The commons, ooh, I really want to play the green-white landfall deck. Terratoa Scythecat's great for that. Green-blue kicker could kind of be a thing. I mean, I don't like any of these cards. None of these are very exciting to me. Malakir Blood Priest is probably the best pickup just because it's a, you know, it's a good 2-drop. All right, here now we see a Feed the Swarm, which I like. Sure-footed Infiltrator's not too shabby if you end up in the black-blue Rogues deck. It's quite good in that archetype. And then I think Dauntless Survivor's another decent 2-drop. Rabid Bite's not bad removal. I think I would take Feed the Swarm, though. Black seems to be having decent playables come around to us. Granted, it's quite early in the draft, so I can't really jump to any conclusions confidently. Ooh, Acquisitions Expert and Nimana Skydancer. I think both of these are quite decent. Take the uncommon. Gets you ahead on a card. Usually it's like they only reveal one card and it's a land or whatever, but still, making your opponent discard any amount of cards is pretty solid. Lonnie Ambush. Alni Ambush. Call on the Ambush. That's what I'm going to say it is. That's not too bad. I'm not really tied to blue by any means. Second Malakir Blood Priest, I don't mind. Scythecat with Ambush. Yeah, the whole like they fight each other in this format often feels like they're trading, which often means you're 2 for 1-ing yourself. Just not a huge fan of any of these picks. Take the second Blood Priest, though. Ooh, Shatter Skull Minotaur. Do we just end up in black-red for the 100th time because it's that good? This is, I just think, the best card in the pack by far, so I'll happily take it. And then here, I'm not really excited about any of this. Fissure Wizard feels awesome when you need to discard an unnecessary land, draw a card. Teeter Peak Ambusher's probably the weakest, but the whole 1/3 blocker is actually quite good. If you are on the defensive, like last draft, on the draw 5 games in a row, that's always fun. I think take the Warrior. Sure. Just because it's a better blocker. Hey, we could pick up our Fissure Wizard. Jeez. Pick up our Fissure Wizard right there. And more of the same. Duelist isn't too bad. If we end up in blue, don't mind playing a Duelist. Inordinate Rage, yeah, we'll take that. Blood Price, sure. Lots of unplayable blue, not unplayable. The Spell Shield actually I think is quite good in the right deck, where you're protecting your stuff. If you can take advantage of the kicker thing, it just feels all kinds of good. But right now, I feel like we're just kind of falling into black-red, because that's cards that have been passed to us. I will never play the Hellhound. It's just useless card. I like the card. Ooh, alright, another blue rare. Another one's pretty lackluster. Rotok Bugcatcher's not too bad. Demon's Disciple's not too bad. I think the Bugcatcher's better though. It's just such a good 2-drop, and then Demon's Disciple's fine. This card's stupid good if you get what's the mythic black vampire Drana? If you get Drana, you get to attack, bring this back in, and you just keep making your opponent sacrifice a creature. That's probably the most bonkers usage of this card that I've seen. I'm just gonna take the bug catcher. Another feed the swarm. Sure. Ooh. Look at all these good green cards. Jeez. Maybe I could have just like hedged on green. But I feel like our black-red game plan, like we're just in this same old. If it's open though, you know. Oh, there's the relic vial we needed for our last draft. Vanquish the Week's quite good here. What's our breakout looking? Okay. 7-5. Not too bad. Ooh, none of this is very exciting though. Sizzling Barrage is like kind of excuse me. Kind of unplayable. I mean, it could be all like the best case scenario is we attack with like a Grotok Bug Catcher, they block, we blow it up, and then the trample damage just tramples on over. That's the best case scenario for us. I don't like any of this. I'm gonna take the uncommon. Oh, more awkward badness. Wow, another Course Celebrant. Okay. Interesting. Cleansing Wildfire if we had any landfall. Maybe. I guess I'll take a Skitter Sneak. This pack we've seen a ton of white and decent green, but I don't remember seeing a lot of good white and green in the first pack, so it's just weird to me that the signals in these packs have varied so wildly. Another Bug Catcher, which I think I'll take over the removal just because it's good, but Subtle Strike would be pretty decent here too. But I like Grotok Bug Catcher so much, I would draft 10 of those. Alright. And we do have a decision. Do we want Subtle Strike or do we want Spike Field Hazard? Jeez. Still dealing with COVID. I think we'll just take the Modal card. We saw 2 Subtle Strikes. Maybe we get lucky and one comes to us at a good point in the next pack. Spitfire. Don't know if I'll play it. Demon Disciple Wield? Okay. Take it. A Molten Blast. Yeah, that can make the cut. Tuk Tuk Rubble Fort, I don't mind giving everything haste. And how many 2-drops do we have? We have, oh, hold on. I'm gonna reserve the Tuk Tuk Rubble Fort. I'm not gonna play this though. Right, I wanna play Creature Matter stuffs for our Shatter Skull Minotaur. This is as filler as can be, but it feels cool like when you just play it turn 3 and then you just have a lot of good turn 4, turn 5 plays. That's not really what we're doing in this archetype. We're trying to find a low curve and just curve out really well. Wow, this is a pretty solid pack for Shadow Cat, no. Subtle Strike, another I think I just take the Vanquish. I'd like the Scavenge Blade to wheel. I feel like something like that would be quite, oh my gosh, another Vanquish. Ardent Electromancer, jeez. So much good stuff in this pack. I think I need the creature though over the 3rd Vanquish the Week. I mean, we've got 2 Feed the Swarms, 2 Vanquish the Weeks. Got a lot of good stuff. Switch back to this view. Wait, how many creatures do we have? We have 12 creatures, so we definitely want to take a creature here. I think Skulker's not too bad. Let's look at the curve again. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 7 2-drops right now. Sure, we'll take Expedition Skulker. Yes, I'll take a 2nd Ardent Electromancer. Oh, now we get to see all the rogue cards. If we would have picked up one of those gold cards earlier, maybe we could have just gone black-blue, and that would have been more fun and exciting. All right, 3 Grotok Bug Catchers. I like that. We've got a pretty decent amount of removal. Like a Royal Eruption, I think would have been, if I could have swapped like a Feed the Swarm for a Royal Eruption, that would have been pretty ideal. Spoils, ooh, another rare. I'm just gonna rare draft this. Don't think I'm gonna play any of that. Oh my goodness, another Malakir. We're just gonna play Blood Priests and Bug Catchers and call it a day. Is that what I want? Sounds kind of fun actually. just playing a ton of these. We could cut this, grab this. We get in a racing situation. The Blood Priests are pretty good. So we've got Wizard, Cleric, Warrior. If I get like a 1-drop, that'd be nice, because this could definitely be a 16 land deck. This isn't gonna do it. Wow. Nothing in any of either of our colors. Just a whiff. So we take the uncommon to help us get to 1048. Ooh, Subtle Strike and Scavenge Blade and Cliffhaven Kite Sail. I think I'll take the Subtle Strike. I think it's just better than everything. Yeah. More removal, more apply pressure, more... Oh my... What? How is this still in here? That... Hold on. Hold the phone. What? I'm so confused. I'm so... Was no one in black? It feels like no one was in black. It just seems like... Wow, I'm genuinely shocked. Okay, well... I don't even want to play black-red. You just kind of fell into it. Got one of you. I mean, we've got a ton of removal. Okay, so I'm gonna cut the rubble for it just because I don't... Doesn't really add to what this deck's trying to do. And I'm gonna cut the Molten Blast just because it's a very inefficient card. And here goes nothing. Oh no, I forgot to move my camera. Alright. Well, sorry you had to watch me draft with all of those fantastic cards being covered up. But we drafted so many of the same cards, you probably didn't miss anything. Anyway, here we go. Okay, I actually took a break just because I started not feeling good as I was jumping into my game. And I was like, you know what, I don't want to do this. So I took a break, but I'm wearing the same hoodie so that I don't break the illusion that this isn't me just playing through the same draft. Although by me telling you this, it breaks. Anyway, here we are. Let's see how this deck does. And I feel like if we do well at all, it just shows that black-red is one of the most consistent archetypes in this format, simply because we're doing rather well, or we end up doing rather well with a deck that isn't the best. But don't worry, we're on the draw. We've got it taken care of. Ooh, Light Blade. We could just exile that, which I'm kind of half tempted to. But we'll wait and see what happens. We'll wait. Maybe they like equip it, or they want to do something fancy with it. I don't know. Ooh, black-green. Haven't seen this archetype very much. At least it's not white-red. Gotta say that, right? It feels like everyone's just been playing white-red forever. Alright, we'll take care of that. It's gotta go. And then we're gonna go into the lead with our Malakir, Blood Priest. Boom. Winning. We are currently winning. But green's gonna have some big stuff coming down. I guess that's not all that concerning. Although it is kind of a pain, we can't block it all that well because it's got Menace. But no, I'm not gonna block it. Let's do this. Oh, that's not a bad draw. Yeah. We'll just keep trading. Trading 1 for 1 is good for us because they had to mulligan. Now we do want to make sure we hit our land. If we can hit a land, play Blood Price, I'll be pretty happy. I'm not really all that worried about this because they find something big, they may not have the land to play it. If they don't find something small enough, they may just end up putting everything on the bottom, drawing, hoping it works out. I'm like mumbling right now. My mouth is not keeping up with my brain head. What you doing, Mr. Cullinator? Oh, sorry. Cat's getting all mad at me. A second Moss Pit Skeleton. Alright, don't mind if you do. Look at that value. Are you gonna play it? Bet you won't play it. Suspicious, to say the least. Alright, well, let's do this. End the turn. Hopefully they're just thinking, oh, He didn't play anything. He must have missed his land drop. Oh, they're gonna kick it. That makes sense. That's a good play. Now we can trade something like Inordinate Rage. We gotta get rid of that. And we'll do it now so that we look like we know what we're doing. Attack for 2. See if they want to block. Do it. Nice. The old 2 for 1 yourself. We want our 4th land. Say go. If we hit our 4th land, I feel like we're going to be really hard to keep up with because we just have more cards. And that's usually a winning formula in Limited. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'll be proven wrong here. Territorial Sidecat, that's not bad. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh my gosh, the value. What value? We have just been simply outdrawn. Oh boy. Well, I feel like we had this game in the bag. And now we're pretty much done for. Because we couldn't hit the 4th land. Disappointed. Alright, well that's one way to get around it. I guess we do this. Lose 2. Attack for 2. Man, this is amazing that we've yet to hit our 4th land. I mean, I guess I had it, even though I played the modal card. Clearly that was just too greedy of me. Oh, that was dumb. I guess I should have gotten rid of the Scythe Cat. Hey, there it is. I think it's too late, though. Well, if we put this down, this can block that, right? We take 5, sure. Trying to figure out. Shatterskull Minotaur can also block and trade with one of these. Which could work. If I play this, I can still play the Shatterskull Minotaur. Look at that value. We attack with a 5/4/2, and then this blocks. If they draw a land, they just get it back, but that's at least a turn slow. 3/4 just gets eaten. This becomes a 5/2 with trample. This is 10, and now they have to block. Yeah. See, that's... Oh, wait, that's only 4. 3 plus 1 is 4, not 5. Oh, wow, I'm really surprised they're not just eating this. Yeah, I'll take that. That seemed strange. Anyway, well, my misplay ended up being not that concerning of a deal. And they don't... Now they're on the back foot. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, look at that draw. Yeah, we take 2. Attack. They're down to 3. We have a ton of removal in this deck. If I pulled it off, I'll be shocked. They have 5 cards in their graveyard. 3 more gives this menace and makes it a 4 power creature. Welp. There we go. Wow, they have a pretty sick black-green deck, I must say. Oh my goodness, we did it. Wow. Malakir Blood Priest. It's a good card. Especially when you play 3 of them in the same game. Wow, that was a nutty first game. Thought we were not gonna be able to be caught, and then all of a sudden I thought we were done for, and then we pulled it out. I think that was just a huge misplay on their part, not blocking and keeping their 5/5 around. The fact that they traded that away and didn't just take the damage, to me, I think was the reason they lost that game, rather than us winning it. But I'll take that W however I can get it. We go first. Pretty decent starting hand. Don't really have any value to get out of our Electromancer, but maybe we can find a Grotog Bugcatcher or something. That would be... Okay, there she is. Don't mind if you do. And the next turn, play this, play that. We are in the business. As long as they don't have counter spell. Please don't counter our spell. Nice. Let's do this now, just to be sure. Attack with all the things. And the next turn, we just either remove their thing or add to the board to make this thing better. We've got a lot of value already in play. Like, this is exactly what we want to do. This is our exact game plan to win when we're on the play. And then they play something that makes me sad. Please don't do it. That doesn't make me sad at all. I'm just gonna do this right now. Like, you know, we don't need to make them think they have a chance at blocking or not, you know, not taking 9. So if they only play one creature, we have lethal on board. If we draw a land, we have damage plus lethal. Roadhog Bugcatcher plus good curve equals GG. Magic. That's magic for you. Oh, we get to go first again. But we're missing our third land, and we're missing a red land. I don't feel like I can keep it. I feel like it's way too greedy of a keep. Alright, I mean, it's a little better. We will pitch. Yeah, just because in this deck we can use 2 red more than we can use 2 black. Or I should say we need 2 red. They discard a card, so that kind of gets us closer to being back to parity. Another green deck? I'm amazed. Shocked, even. So we could use our 4th land. We've got some removal. I just feel like we're going to get outscaled this game. We are, I just want to say, massively behind. Hey, making them lose a premium 2-drop. We'll take it. Lotus Cobra. Hashtag value. We'll offer the trade. I can't imagine they block. And then we're definitely not going to let them ramp or do anything annoying. So we're just going to get rid of it. And my hope was they were banking on that and that they don't have access to their second color or they can't play anything. And maybe we just really... Oh, well, they found it. All right. Well, you can see what we're doing the rest of the game. Trying to remove whatever they can and close it out before they win. But they, let's just say they're in a commanding lead, and I'm guessing if they spend 5 on something, it's going to be just dandy. Hey, look at that. Well, this is all we can do. They block here, though. This lives. Yes, do that. Brilliant. Go away. Look at that. And it saves us a bad draw. Alright, actually, that's not all bad. That's not all bad. Don't keep playing big things like that, though. Or play the exact same card again. We'll play this. Drain them for 2, say go. Maybe they're too timid and afraid to attack. Or they're gonna like rabid bite something. That's also not great. We could really use just our other removal, our Feed the Swarm. That's what we're looking for. There's like, how do you not attack with this? Unless that's your only good card too. If they're kind of wishy-washy about attacking, because the cards in their hand aren't great. Actually, wait, we can attack here, and then it's just a 1-for-1. We're trading this for this. I think we just take the damage first. They need 4 cards. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. This is why I feel like I'm never going to get a 7-0. Because I'm always going to run into something like this. Well, I need to get to 7 wins first before I complain about going 7-0. Excuse me. So if I can, I'm going to block here. Or I'll double block here. In hopes that, oh, but they could definitely have like the instant put a 1/1 counter on a creature, and then when they do that, we're just absolutely ruined. Okay, my thought is they don't have that. Or no, my thought is they do have it. That's why they kept this up last time. Like, that was their only land. Whatever, we'll see. If they have it, they have it. Like, we get blown out by it either way. Yep. We knew they had it, and it just is what it is. Once we draw Feed the Swarm here anyway, we're probably too far behind. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Why did I just take a land there? Because I want to do this. And take all the damage. But even still, like, even if I didn't block and just took the damage, then I block here, and then I still end up just dying. And they play something else big and scary. Like that. Wow, 2 black-green decks. I'm amazed. Don't good game me. I don't want to talk to you. Alright, now we'll hit him with the good game. Good game. Yeah, that mulligan just hurt, and then they had a good curve, and the removal we had just didn't quite match the threats we were facing. Alright, we get to go first again. I don't love this hand, but I think I'll keep it. Man, we get to be on the play, but then our hands are awful. And mulliganing just never feels good. Not playing anything turn 2 in this deck doesn't feel good. That's whatever. Now they know we have Subtle Strike. Now they know we have Vanquish the Weak. No. Who knows what they think we have? Oh yeah, we'll take 1. You are definitely winning. Wait, they miss a land drop? Oh my gosh. Please don't counter this. Yes. Oh, and they're playing 3 colors? Are you kidding me? We're gonna lose to this? No, we're not gonna lose. We are going to overcome. The old 3/1 Skyclave Shade that can't block. Alright, so we'll attack just to see if they want to block and throw away their cleric. I'd be all for it. They don't. So I think I gotta say end the turn. I want to see what they play. I want to see what shenanigans they have. Man, playing 3 colors in this format, you better have a really good reason for it. That doesn't seem like a good reason. And a kicker card? I'm just perplexed. I don't care to take 3 damage here. Unless I have to. No, but then I can use this to actually get around that. Right? Or do I just like Vanquish the Weak it right now? Now I'm gonna take 3 and I'll see how they block. I'll see how they block. My turn. We're gonna play a land. Gonna attack. I would love for them to block with this and just like lose the card. Sure. Come on. There you go. Do your thing. That goes away. And then we do this. They gotta discard a card, which we know is a spell. That feels good to hit a spell. And then what am I thinking about doing? We can keep up, we have Subtle Strike. We could even feed the Swarm. This is whenever a land ETBs, they get to cast it from their graveyard. They're really thinking, okay, sure. End the turn. We can feed the Swarm on this too. Alright, well they hit their 5th land. They gotta be having something good. Because I'm just thinking they have 4 spells in hand. 4 spells in hand. They gotta have better targets for our removal than what they have on the board. But we shall see. Sure, bubble snare. Now we do this. With that now. They want to play a kicked bubble snare on a 1-2. Godspeed. We take 3. Alright, I don't love that. End the turn. Let them draw land. We'll take this out. Another one, sure. Pass to attackers. But then they can play this kicked, right? Like now they have the mana for it, which is kind of a bummer. I think we just take 3. My turn. Oh, deck, you're killing me. Ugh. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Just because if they end up playing something kicked. Oh, gosh. Okay, well, they played a land there. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Alright, and we can't take this damage. Just because, well, then we'd be dead next turn. Helps us fight, live to fight another day. Uh-oh. They play a land, then we're really going to be in trouble. Oh, that also puts us in trouble. How are we losing to this deck? This is nuts to me. Alright. Something good. That's not going to do it. I need to discard this to find removal. Man. Oh. All right. Can we not have this deck be like a 2 or 3 win deck with how convincing our wins were to now be 2-2 and losing like that, where we finally get to be on the play, but then we just have awful starting hands? That sucks. Nothing about that feels good. Oh, man. And to lose to someone playing 3 colors like that? That's madness to me. Good. Diamond. These are the opponents we should just be whooping up on. We get to go first. We have a good curve. This is what we've been waiting for. Where were these hands the last 2 games? Play that, play that. There you go. Now it's kind of nice. We can play this, play that, discard a land. All's well. We're going to play this out now because then it adds to Growtalk Bugcatcher. Play that. I don't know if I want to discard though, because then we can play Blood Price. So we're going to decline and attack for 3. That's what we were waiting on. Oh my god, another 3-color deck? What is happening? Alright, that's a great draw. Play this. Get rid of that. Thanks for trying. Attack for a lot. Okie dokie. And we're playing 3-color decks, and we're playing people that just keep having all 3 colors. But look at how quick that win was. That's crazy. Feels good, but crazy how quick that win is. And hey, I gotta say, we've been on the play, I think, 3 games in a row now. So as much as I was complaining about being on the draw 5 games in a row, we're kind of starting to bring it back. Oh, this hand is so close. It's so close to keepable. But I don't think we can do it. Please, have our opponent mulligan. They don't. Hate it. Hate all of it. Hello. Please. 2 lands. 2 lands. That's all we need. There's 1. We're getting there. Are you really going to counter this? No. What do they have? Subtle Strike? Is that what they have in hand? It's got to be, right? Alright. Well, we're going to play this down just in case they flash their Rogan and then Subtle Strike our thing. Yep, knew that was coming. But is Subtle Strike coming? That is the question. Oh no, and they hit 2 more creatures. Makes me sad. End the turn. Yep. 2 attackers. Gonna get rid of that right now. We'll take 1. It's no big deal. Attack for 2. Draw 2. And we'll take these happily. Alright, now next turn. Well, I fully expect them to play their big dumb lord here. Right? And they get to steal one of... Nope, they don't. Okay. Well, that's good. Let's see if we can get them to discard a card. Or they're just going to counter this one because they're like, oh, I'm already going to lose a card. I might as well counter this. That's my hope. Or they're like, oh, I need to... Okay, show me 2 cards. Could have made them show us 3 with this. Blah, blah, blah. Gate and Glacial Grasp. Don't love negate. Because that can stop our Feed the Swarm. But I'm also not... Because they need to also play their big thing. So we'll get rid of the Glacial Grasp. Don't like that. Play this down because that makes this bigger. Nice. Drain him for 3. Look at that. Commanding lead. An attack for 4. What you got? Namana Sky Dancer. Oh, they keep hitting such good cards. Ooh, they don't block. I like that. I like... Beat the Swarm, sure. All they've got's negate left. And 1 mystery card that's probably pretty decent. See, that's the worst. That's just the... well, I feel like we're in a racing situation, so... Time to race. And we've got a 3/4. And they don't land. We like that. We love that. Hate. Absolutely hate that. But we can kill it because they don't have any mana up. Oh my gosh. What a draw. Shatter Skull Minotaur? Is that just game? Golly. That feels good. And that gets us to our 4th win. That's what I'm talking about. Get these bogus losses out of here, dude. We built too good of a deck to not be doing better. 1 more win gets us to Plat 1, 2, and then we are a handful of wins away from Diamond, which is awesome. Because I'm going to be honest, after those M21 drafts, and just how horrendous so many of them went, I literally never left Plat 5 or whatever, like 0 bars. It was like win 1 or 2, and then just get steamrolled. And to see us actually making progress, moving up the ladder, so to speak, feels great. Opponent goes first. Ooh, this is a solid hand for us. It's just one that you definitely want to be on the play with. But, I mean, this deck wants to be on the play, whatever. They keep 7, we'll keep 7. I think I'm worried about you keeping 7. Oh my goodness. Well, we'll just win draining them out. This is 9 damage in hand. Think of it like that. Ooh, but we're up against the Cleric deck. And that's like the worst possible card they could have played. Discard that to draw another one. Perfect. Good. Don't have to worry about drawing them anymore. I feel like we're going to be in trouble this game because we need removal. We don't have any. Okay. Or we'll just draw nothing but mountains. We have so much removal. Please help us find removal. Uh-oh. Why are you looking at our Skulker? Oh boy. 4 mountains in a row? Are you kidding me? What is happening? Ooh, what's happening is my cough's coming back. When this becomes the target of a spell, sacrifice it. Create a number of 1/1 tokens equal to its power. This is such a good card. Well, take 3. We are in Yikesville right now. Don't even care, dude. Don't even care. Are they attacking? No, they're just sitting back, waiting to play Drana or something ridiculous. Please attack with that. Please don't hover over my cards. Because that means you got something nefarious planned, and I'm not a fan. What I want you to do is attack with this, and then we get to draw our 5/4 with haste, and then we get to attack and start beating you down. And then eventually we'll get to take this out. Feed this one. Sure. Sure. Don't even care. That's your epic play. Attack for 1. You got it. This is so depressing. Like, do I just play my hand out? Do I worry about them potentially mind draining me again? I'll play one of them. Why not? Such a disappointing hand. No blocks. Yeah, and even if we hit removal on this, can't even do anything. The permanent would die this turn, exile and instead. It's as soon as it gets targeted, they just get 4/1/1s, which is absolutely awful for our deck. I don't even know what to do here. I feel like the game's already over. I mean, I guess we just play this out. Say go. I need something. Disciple. Make some sacrifice stuff. Isn't all bad. I guess we could just target this too to get rid of it. All of our stuff just has 1 toughness. I mean, I guess we play this and just make him sacrifice something. Sacrifice your construct. That would be tremendous. All right, and then if we had our combat trick, I would love to be able to pump one of these up and just trade there. That could be our one way to get around this thing. Our opponent just really starts to flood out. That could be a big help. Unfortunately, it looks like we're kind of doing the flooding. Yeah, that was really rough. To draw 3-4 mountains in a row like that is not a recipe for success with this deck. We need far more interaction than we found. Oh! That's not good. Although they can't give it life gain this turn. So if we get rid of the 4/4, that ruins everything. We just have to take that out. Because then they're going to start giving this lifelink, then they're going to start creating tokens, and then we're just kind of ruined. Them getting 4/1/1s wipes our board, or can trade with our entire board. Ugh. We really could use that. Combat trick would be our saving grace right now. That's our get out of jail free card. This can now attack. It's going to be a 4/2 when it attacks, which would potentially trade with that. Like, they gotta have removal or something in hand, right? They got to. They're doing the math. 3 + 1 = 4, which I thought was 5 earlier, but nope, just the old standard 4. Our opponent has drawn hopefully 9 land in a row. And now, even if we find the if we find the combat trick now, oh, that'd be tremendous. Just kidding. See, we knew they had removal though. They get rid of that? What? Don't understand that. Oh, deck, you're killing me. Well, we gotta do what we gotta do. Sure. I mean, just sick plays, bro. I guess we could just target this and... No, wait. Did I click like auto pass or something? I was thinking about killing that because then we have a 2 toughness thing. I'm a little disappointed right now. I feel like I was going to not do that. Okay, well, guess that happens. I'm disappointed. Very, very disappointed. I'm not going to waste a card on a 1/3 right now. That's kind of a problem. Alright, we're going to do this, and they're going to do that, and then we're going to kill this. And if they have another response, or they want to sacrifice another creature, they don't. Brilliant. Actually, that would have been... if I'm them, I totally sacrifice this. And then I have a 5/5 and a 4/4, and then I attack with my 5/5 and have a good day. Okie dokie. Attack for 6. This is such a dragged out, just sad game. Hey, look at that. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed that either I auto-passed and didn't realize I did it, or not, because I could have gotten rid of this. Guess we just take 6 again. Then if we draw something like Grotog Bugcatcher, we take this out. I'm just going to remove this now. Take 4. Can I please draw... give me my wizard. Oh, now you give it to me. Okay. Well, we got it. We can block. They have to have something, right? They have to. Scry a land to the bottom. Nice. Look at this. Expedition Healer. What an awful card. I hate you. I hate everything you're doing to me right now. Please, please, no more land. Now is our time to shine. Piranha. They're going to play something bonkers here. It's got to be. Or they just have like 2 or 3 removal spells in hand, which is kind of white-black's thing. We've had decent draws. They've just kind of come at just awkward times. You know what I mean? Oh. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Well, you're essentially useless, but you're here to block. At least you have more than 1 toughness. One of you would have been fantastic to not have to waste... oh, God. Okay, well. There's that. Hey, that's a good blocker. Look at that, a 4/4 with the old Menace. Marauding Blight Priest, nice combo. There she is. Really? Oh, I would have loved for them to have attacked right there. Now it's like, talk about just waiting to meet your inevitable doom. They're just gonna hit all land. Okay, well, I can't even attack, because if I do, and they find any creature, we lose, which is really sad. If we find another Feed the Swarm, we lose. I would love to find one of our clerics. Blood price, we we lose. Ugh. Our opponent either has not built a great deck or just has not drawn very well, but they've drawn better than us. Okay. I'm ready to lose to any creature ETBing. Well, at least we got to 4 wins, so we got most of our gems back. I think we end up staying right at the same spot in Plat 2. How do I feel about how this draft went? I felt like all we lost to was just bad luck. It didn't feel like our play really influenced the outcome of any of the games. Like, the winning lines were fairly obvious. It's like, play your 2-drop, play your 3-drop. That lets you play your only other 2-drop in your hand. Turn things right, have a good day. The reasons we lost, though, I guess the reasons I lost most of those games felt like I just had no chance from the gate, like right out the gate. Just awful starting hands, or the cards in our hands just didn't really line up well with what our opponent was doing. Like, we ran into the weakness of Vanquish the Weak, which is if you run into a green deck, they're going to play a lot of stuff that has power more than 3. That felt bad. A Subtle Strike would have been tremendous in that game. Inordinate Rage. I'm like appreciating the combat tricks a bit more in this format, especially in the aggro format. Like, I would gladly trade a Vanquish the Weak for another Subtle Strike or Inordinate Rage. So that's something I want to keep in mind, is during a draft, if I've got 2 of these, the third one really drops in value for me if I don't have that first or second combat trick. So there's a lesson learned there. And then what else? I would have liked to have had another top end or an equipment, maybe the thing that gives something flying. That would have been super helpful. If I could have found something that just, yeah, gave me some evasive action. Like, the weakness of this deck was you got to curve out well, or I guess the game plan was curve out well and then have removal and just be unstoppable. But if you stumble like we did with just really awkward starting hands, it's really hard to not only just get caught up, but then find a way to get ahead. So that was, yeah, lesson learned there. But I kind of knew, like, that's the weakness of this deck going into it, is I didn't have a ton of variance to my lines of winning. My line of winning was get creatures down early and then have enough removal to make sure they keep getting in for damage. So with that, you know, I guess I felt like we could have done better. Can't complain about 4 wins. Fun times. I hope the next draft it's not another black-red deck, because I just played a lot of black-red. I want to try the other archetypes, but I'm not going to force a super subpar version of a deck, because you don't want to like waste money, right? At the end of the day, we got a lot of gold though, so I can use some gold for a couple of drafts, and I really want to get in a diamond. It'd be tremendous to get in a diamond, so we're gonna have to push these last couple weeks of the season. How many? Save and exit. I don't know. Get out of here. We got season ends in 2 days. All right. Well, I gotta do some drafting tomorrow, and maybe we can get lucky, have a couple drafts go our way, and end up in diamond by the end of the season. We'll see. Well, stay tuned, y'all. Thank you for watching. We're gonna. I need to collect my prize. Claim prizes. And at the end of this season, I'll open all the packs. I don't know how many packs I have of Zendikar Rising, but we'll open them in a draft or 2 here and just see if we can complete our set. I'm going to keep waiting for the server. While I'm waiting for the server, have a good time. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate you being here. Till next time, peace.